Talking about lack of leadership, no decisive action taken, policy paralysis in all sectors, especially the strategic ones that make or break the economy. Dr. Bhattacharya, quickly coming to you as well, and particularly with regards to the transformation that the government of India claims it has made when it comes to infrastructural reform. And they have particularly mentioned about the improvement of physical infrastructure under NDA. And I don't know I don't think the figures can be fudged when you talk about the national highways or the cargo traffic, electrified rail routes, number of airports. They have all seen an exponential rise. Could this transformation have been done from 2004 to 2014? Was it possible to do that, or is it only because the Indian economy has grown thus far and we are catering to a large percentage of our population which has more amount of disposable income in its hands, that we are now bound to build the infrastructure?
So, we need to be clear about what is the cause and what is the effect. The cause, not that we have become prosperous so we can build the infrastructure. It's the other way around. Because we built the infrastructure, so we became prosperous. And the concepts of infrastructure were there even during Vajpayee's time. The whole Bharatmala was already conceptualized. In fact, at that time, I used to go around saying that we are building roads or highways for the first time after 500 years, because the last time before that highways was built was during Shesha Suri's time. And in fact, what he did was take up the Uttar Pata and the Dakshin Pata and make it better. But those highways were again 5,000-year-old highways. So for thousands of years, practically, we did not build highways in this country. And then we had NDA 1 building those highways, and the whole concept of Bharatmala and subsequently Sagarmala, the whole concept of river ports. I mean, we killed river ports during the British time, or rather the British killed it because they didn't want rivers to compete with railways. So when they built the railway line, they wanted railway lines to be profitable. We all know it's cheaper to send goods over rivers, and they actually destroyed the river ports. What we did, post-independence is we never bothered to go back and rebuild those river ports. 40% of cargo in Europe goes over river. So it is one of the most efficient, eco-friendly modes of transportation. We didn't build it back. So it's only in the last 10 years that we see the river ports coming up, and not just domestic river ports. We're seeing river ports which are international in nature. Now you can ship from Kolkata down to the Bay of Bengal into Dhaka, and from there to the Pandu port in Assam. And those are massive transformational infrastructure which is being built up. The dredging is going on a continuous basis on that particular international waterway. We see coastal shipping coming up massively, which reduces the cost of transportation. And now our cost of transportation and logistics has come down to something which is at par with global cost for logistics, which is around 8% of the economy. And we used to have 13%, 14% as our cost of logistics. So we have dramatically brought it down. Now, there is nothing in this which could not have been done earlier. So it needed a lot of, I think, political resolution. I'm not an expert in politics, so I'll keep my mouth shut on that. But from the question that you asked, that was it possible earlier, it was definitely possible. It is infrastructure that leads to wealth and not really the other way around.
Okay.